Hey, you guys, John with JRSP, John Certified Self Protection, and also the Medusa Edge Weapon System. I'm a certified instructor for that system. I saw a video that Dominic Izzo made where he was calling Sammy Franco out. I didn't even know Sammy Franco was still really doing things. Okay, I bought a two books from Sammy Franco years ago, like back in like 2015 or something like that. There's nothing that I use in any of my systems that like is from Sammy Franco today. Like I don't really want to talk bad about Sammy Franco because I don't want him coming after me. But what I will say is that I am a fist load palm six specialist. Okay, when it comes to fist loads, it don't matter if it's palm six, it fist loads in general. I've been training with brass knuckles for years. Sammy Franco made a video, and he really should take this video down. But like I said, I've been freaking training with brass knuckles for years. In Florida, where I live, it's illegal to carry them as a self-defense option. So these aren't brass; these are from No Metal Knucks. They're classic knucks. I really liked these because they had that classic look and feel to them. It's a good representation. In the state of Florida, you got to check your laws. And I've reached out to No Metal Knucks about like what is the legality on these. They don't even really know. So I wouldn't really recommend carrying these. I've been training for years with Palm Six and Pocket Six. This is legal in Florida. This is sketch. Like you use this in a self-defense situation, even though they're plastic, you may be catching a felony like charge. But all that being said, Sammy Franco goes into this in-depth thing, and he has that thing like about him, like with his Kubaton and Yawara DVD and stuff. Like he does things his own way, and sometimes it's either good or it's bad. But what I will commend Sammy Franco for is that he's like one of the only guys who really like said, "Hey, there's this device and there's really not a lot of information about it. Let's like make a book and a DVD about it." So I do give that to Sammy Franco. But that being said, because Dominic Izzo had beef with Sammy Franco, like I said, I didn't even know Sammy Franco was still around. But Dominic Izzo made a video, and so then I encouraged me to go check out Sammy Franco's current stuff. And he made a freaking video on brass knuckles. And like I say, he should probably just take it down. He says the whole brass knuckles, like not only right here where, I've never like thought the whole brass knuckles because even it's not even rocket science. Okay, this just doesn't work. The device is basically over just weak parts of your hand that have nothing to reinforce it. So if there's going to be any feedback, it's going to freaking really hurt your hand. He not only says to hold it like this, which has always been like incorrect, and it's incorrect because you can feel the incorrectness with brass knuckles. Like you can feel the correctness upon impact, and you can feel the incorrectness. Okay, it's not rocket science. Just pick up a pair and go hit something. It's like they'll teach you how they're supposed to be held, and this is incorrect. Okay, and then not only did he say to hold them here, which I would never recommend to anybody, like he said to weave your fingers in through the holes. He said, "Oh, that is what that hole's made for." I've never heard that. Maybe somebody said that, but then now your hand is like this right here, and anytime you hit something, like it's almost like you're breaking your hand. And he said, "You're going to have to condition your hand because it's going to be unforgiving. So I recommend using a glove." He says to put your knuckles through like right here or your fingers through. Like, so it's like that. It's like, that's incorrect. Why is that incorrect? Because some of the earliest brass knuckles, like the ones that he mentioned in the video, like that Abraham Lincoln's bodyguard carried, they're in a museum. They're not even designed like this. Okay, they have a completely different design that makes it impossible to, weave your fingers through any hole. I think the holes that were right here are designed to like, they were cut out to minimize weight, if anything. I don't feel that they were designed to put your fingers through. That's ridiculous. And that's where Sammy Franco lost me in that video. Um, it's always been hold it like either over the second row of knuckles or just below. Okay. And the thing is, back in those days, it's like you may have not like got a pair of knuckles that you made yourself, where you made them to your hand size. Like you may have got a pair of knuckles that were, you know, made by somebody else and they didn't fit your hand, but like anybody could wear pretty much any pair of knuckles that are just like universal right here. Okay, not everybody could wear a pair of knuckles that are designed like this and then freaking weave your freaking fingers through the hole right here. It's hard for me to weave my fingers through the hole on these, and I ordered these to size. Okay, like um so I mean, you could hear when I try, you could hear my nails catch. Like, so how are you gonna do that quickly? Like, you know, like when you are freaking trying to, like, you say that you were using this for to save your life, and you're like getting it out of your pocket, and now you got to freaking try and weave your freaking hand through it and stuff like that. No, you just put it, stick your hand in your pocket, and freaking all you have to do is adjust them to those second knuckles. And they were never made to be like something that you hit somebody with full force, because there is supposed to be a force multiplier. You shouldn't have to hit somebody with full force. Even with these plastic ones, I don't have to hit somebody with full force. But I feel they were designed really not to even be like thrown on the horizontal, to be thrown on the vertical plane right here, like this right here, and also to be used in that hammer fist motion and stuff like that. But like I said, we're gonna talk more about. We're gonna do a whole freaking like video. You know, I've said I wouldn't really talk about no metal Nux because it freaking took forever to get back with me and stuff. It is what it is. I do like freaking Nux, but like I say, I don't carry Nux when I'm out and about. I carry my own freaking RSP handlers, man. And this should be all you need, really. Um, but that's sort of for another day. Hey guys, this is John with JRSP, Johnson Reality Self Protection. Always remember that the world is a big place, all danger is very real. And it's better to be paranoid and alive than complacent and dead. And I don't consider myself to be paranoid, I consider myself to be paranoid. And always remember there's not going to be a lot of situations that are worth your freedoms and or your life, okay? And so it's always better just to walk away. You guys take it easy.